A bill is making its way through Sacramento that could help wipe out the state's future budget problems. It would give incentives to state agencies to sell off surplus land and buildings. It's a practice San Francisco has used for years to help balance its books. Tonight, ABC7's MoneyScope reporter David Louie explains just exactly how it works.
Here's an example of surplus land. The state is currently trying to sell 470 acres no longer needed by the California Institution for Men in Chino, who buys surplus land. Sun Microsystems paid over $19 million 4 years ago to buy the site of Agnew's State Hospital, turning it into an office campus. The state currently owns over 40,000 properties. However, no one seems to have a handle on how much of it is really needed. A bill by State Senator Jim Batten of Southern California will require an audit and sale of $1 billion worth of surplus property. The Oakland-based think tank, the Independent Institute, has been promoting this solution to the state's money problems for months.
You're talking about a very straightforward financial transaction that will essentially free the state from the burden of this, so taxpayers don't have to be burdened by it, and the economy doesn't have to be burdened by it.
Making money from surplus land is not a new idea. The upscale San Francisco Center at 5th and Market Streets sits on surplus land leased from the San Francisco Unified School District. The school district currently gets $2 million a year in rent. It has even been suggested that the state considers selling and leasing back its office space, but state real estate officials say they'd rather own the property instead of facing rent hikes. Still, the state has 2,000 office leases. This year's budget plan still leaves a deficit, and taxpayers are warming to the idea of property sales.
Excellent idea. I see a number of places in where I live, Berkeley. Sell them.
Will the idea of state surplus property sales fly in Sacramento? We'll know sometime after August 18th when the Senate Appropriations Committee takes up the Batten bill. In San Francisco, David Louie, ABC7 MoneyScope.